Gentlemen, welcome to week 11. Another great week for the Pink Locker Room. We are now up to 403 beers. We only have 3 games left. The trade deadline will be Sunday at 11:45 a.m. This will give me time to process trade before the noon games start. Try to have them done as sooner if you can. Our weekly payout goes out to Bert for most defensive points. The gold division is still in a logjam, with the top 4 teams at 7-3 and all on at least 2-game win streaks. Meatwagon is just behind them, but out of the playoffs at 6-4. Logjam and Meatwagon both have better division records. This will be huge when it comes down to tie breaks, as the Panty Hamsters, Varmint Poontang, and Superman Salsa all are at 3-3 in the division. The black division is complete mediocrity when it comes to records. But even at 7-3, Love Boat still has not clinched a playoff spot. His magic number is 1. Either a win or a loss from Todd will clinch our first playoff spot of the year. This just shows how close everyone is. Wet Spots, however, was eliminated from playoff contention. Wet Spots will be joining Thickburger and Deacon Booze in the toilet bowl. Our defending champion Josh is still alive, however, after winning 2 straight. We only had 1 trade this week. Wet Spots trade Josh Freeman, Stevie Johnson, and Pierre Garcon to the Roman Helmets for Isaac Redmond, Macklin, and Denario Alexander. Our Week 11 payout is most tight end points. This will include you starting a tight end in your flex position. Our matchups this week. Roman Helmets versus Superman Salsa, a brotherly rival. Blake, however, appears to be starting Peyton Hillis as he is without Adrian Peterson and Victor Cruz this week, and will be going up against a fully loaded Roman Helmets team. Wet Spots versus Neckbeards. Wet Spots will be trying to play spoiler the rest of the year, as Neckbeards needs to win to keep Todd and Josh at bay for one of the final playoff spots. Deacon Booze versus Top Shelf. This could just be what Todd needs to keep his playoff hopes alive. Deacon, with only 1 win on the year, is on pace for the Bad Luck Award with the most points scored against him. Log Jamming versus Team Bullshit. Josh needs to win out if he wants to make the playoffs, while Bert is on fire with fantasy luck this week, as he won last week without Aaron Rodgers, and the Broncos defense dominated. Sexual Napalm versus the Panty Hamsters. Justin once was 5-1 and looking to be a lock for the playoffs. Now, after dropping 4 straight, Justin is at 5-5, while the Panty Hamsters have won 3 straight, and every game is a must-win in their division. Poontang versus Love Boat. Win and he is in the playoffs is all Brent needs to do. While Poontang just now is in the playoffs after winning 4 straight and being on the outside looking in for the past few weeks. Meatwagon versus Thickburger. Meat just went from 2nd place to out of the playoffs in 1 week, while Thickburger, in his 2 wins, will be looking to show Brad who really is Carl's bitch. And now, it's time for a different segment, because no one cares what's bugging Andy anymore.
What segment is it?
It's your segment still.
I forgot.
It's your mathematical facts segment.
I don't have any mathematical facts.
Oh, that's good, Andy. Andy, who is your biggest overachiever?
The overachiever this week, and I suppose you could say the whole year, is Varmint Poontang. They have 1.5 running backs. Some people may even say a half a running back. Chris Johnson's actually come on, and yet he keeps winning. He won this week. He's won 7 out of 8 games. He's only had 1 loss in 2 months, and he's barely in the playoffs. Varmint Poontang's my overachiever.
Who is your underachiever, Andy?
Underachiever, it's got to be Wet Spots. You needed the win. You needed to pull through. And this week you managed to get 5 catches from your wide receivers combined for a total of 65 yards. You managed to get 70 yards rushing from your running backs in a big-time clutch game where you need to come through. Couldn't do it. So good luck in the toilet bowl, Wet Spots.
Who is your lock of the week this week?
Lock of the week, going out on the limb, going on the brotherly rivalry, and I'm going to take Roman Helmets to conquer I don't even know what his name is. He changed the Texas Cruisin' Salsa Men or something.
Yeah, he changes it a lot.
I don't know.
Only person with a name change this year.
Blake's going down. You're going to battle for meat wagon for the last playoff spot. I need you to fucking lose. I don't care what anyone says. You don't want anyone to lose. Fuck you. You paid money to play this league. This isn't your kids' track meet where everyone gets a ribbon. You want to win this thing, and I want to win, so you need to lose.
Andy, what's your mathematical fact about the first 8 draft picks?
First 8 draft picks. For you guys in the toilet bowl, you got to stay active, stay interested, learn where to go. If you look at whoever's drafting first, they're in the playoffs. Whoever's drafting second, they're in the playoffs. Drafting third, in the playoffs. Drafting fourth, yeah. No, he's out of the playoffs. Drafting fifth, you're in the no. Fourth is in. Fifth is out. Sixth, you're in. So long story short, 7 of the top 8 picks are in the playoffs, and then pick number 13 is in the playoffs. Everyone else who picks on the turn, you're not in the playoffs, so do you really want to pick that position next year when you make your way into the toilet bowl? And you get to select your draft spots for next year.
All right. Have a good week, everybody.
Woo!